Well, good day, folks. This is the introductory video to spiritual intelligence. Now, spiritual intelligence is a concept that belies the other types of intelligence that we may have. We may have emotional intelligence, we may have intellectual intelligence, physical intelligence, but spiritual intelligence goes beyond the concepts of those three. What it is a study of the laws of spirituality as they apply to humankind. And spiritual laws are eternal. They do not change, and they are providing us with a guiding light into how life should be lived on this planet. Now, in these episodes, we'll be covering elements like how does the mind relate to spiritual intelligence? Well, spiritual intelligence is that which is beyond the mind. Anything below the mind could be regarded as science and as being able to be measured. So the instruments that we use to gauge whether spiritual intelligence is in fact something that we are able to partake in are subtle instruments. They are subtle in that they are called the inner instrument, the antakarana. And this study of these laws leads to multifarious insights into how spirituality should be lived in our lives. It is a profound study of what is really a body of knowledge that has been there for thousands of years. And we're just bringing it together into a version that allows access to the ordinary man. Now, when we study spiritual intelligence, you'll find us pivoting between the mind and what is spiritual. Because spiritual intelligence doesn't have a form or a shape or a texture, we can only allude to it in a number of different ways. But mind has definite form, shape, color, texture. And so anything that we could conceive as being conceptualized by the mind is in fact below the mind. Spirituality is something that is beyond the mind. And so when we speak of religions are defined by different cultures, different languages, different rituals. But spirituality goes beyond that. It is the universal solvent, the universal way of how we approach God. And throughout these series, we'll make some incredible discoveries as to how this process happens. And I'd like for you to subscribe to this channel, to be part of it. And every week, 2 weeks, we will post a new video that enlightens us as to what this is really about. So I'm hoping that this series will become a landmark series in the years to come as people discover their spiritual intelligence. Spiritual intelligence is a remarkable thing to be aware of. You can live your life from birth to death not knowing about spirituality. And some very highly attained humans have done that, but they've not achieved what the spiritual intelligence can give them. And so this is a time in the history of mankind where we're being afforded this ability to awakening to our spiritual knowledge, awakening to our spiritual existence. That when we die, we know that something leaves the body, and that something is spirit, Atma. Body still remains, mind and spirit continue. And that is why when we engage in someone's death rituals, it's all about detaching from the physical elements of the body. Whereas we recognize that spiritual intensity is there, and that is the undying, unchanging nature of man. Well, that's enough as by way of introduction. We'll be contacting you. So if you please subscribe to this channel, we'll be able to send you the videos as they come up. Thank you again. Bye for now.